Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all fire signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Two of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, and we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're going to receive a very inappropriate offer, fire signs. I don't think you're going to like it. You will have a few words to say to this person. But it could start off very innocent. So let's take a closer look. We got the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. So this is that innocence, quote unquote, I was just talking about. It could be somebody very nice to you. They could ask you out. They could buy you a drink. If you meet somebody at some kind of an event or a gathering or party, they'll just be super nice to you, give you compliments, just talk about you, right? Ask you questions. But in reality, what this person wants is just to have a little fun with you behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. And that's pretty much all they're interested in. I'm not exactly sure how you will find out about their true intentions. Perhaps they'll just at some point during that evening tell you straight up, hey, want to go back to my place? You know, something along those lines. And you'll be very disappointed because you did not expect this particular person to actually make you this type of offer. Right, speaking of the offer, we have the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Wands right next to each other. And to me, this is a clear indicator of somebody who is just wanting to get busy, if you know what I mean. The Seven of Swords, this is a card of a cheater, this is a card of a deception, this is a card of somebody who sneaks around, this is a card of somebody who is up to no good. And the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. In this particular spread, the Two of Pentacles is simply talking about that this person is a juggler. They deal with multiple people at the same time. And the Ace of Wands right there in the middle, this is an offer to get busy. This card often comes through as a passionate new beginning, but that's all they want. They just want to have a beginning. They don't want to have a continuation, if you know what I mean. And the Seven of Wands right next to the deck, I think that is your energy, fire sign. This is a card of somebody who is defensive, somebody who pushes another person out of their life. And if they don't get this message across the first time around, perhaps you can explain it to them in harsher terms. Don't get violent with them, but just tell them what they can do with their offer, and they can basically shove it if they don't get it the first time around. Alright? Cool. Aries. We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Star clarified by the Six of Swords, we have Strength, and we also have the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Leo. So this weekend is all about a recovery for you, Aries. It could be a recovery from some kind of a fight that you got into with somebody else, obviously. It could be a fight with your love interest, but it could also be a fight with pretty much anybody, a friend, a coworker, a family member, right? You are getting back on your feet. You're going to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move forward. And you will have just enough strength to do that. So the first card that came out is the Nine of Swords. This is a card of somebody who is a little stressed out, somebody who is sad, depressed, somebody who can't sleep at night, right? And all of that is what's going on inside your head. All of that is also because of the Knight of Swords we have on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius you were dealing with. But the Knight of Swords out of all four knights is the knight that tends to get into a fight. So the Knight of Swords could simply represent the energy. If you take a closer look at the Knight of Swords, this person is charging ahead, they're galloping ahead, they've got their sword out and they're ready to strike. So the Knight of Swords could have been some bad news or a very unpleasant situation, or an actual person who started a fight with you, and that's why we've got the Nine of Swords, the first card that came out. This is, I think, your energy, and you're very disappointed and even sad about what happened. But like I said, over the weekend, you'll make a full and complete recovery. The next card after the Nine of Swords that came out is the Star, and it's clarified by the Six of Swords. The Star is a card of healing, or this is a card of a wish come true, but together with the Six of Swords, I think this is you finally recovering, finally putting yourself back together. And the Six of Swords, this is a card of a rough patch being over. This is a card of an improvement, right? The last card that came out is Strength. Strength is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo, but I think in this case, Strength is literally strength that you'll have to pull yourself out of that hole. Alright, so yeah, don't take it too close to your heart. Whatever it is, it's not worth your tears. Alright, Aries? Cool. Leo, we have the King of Pentacles, we have Judgment, we have the Moon, clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, and we also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You could also be dealing with a Pisces. What you can expect is this King of Pentacles resurface in your life. This King of Pentacles is an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If it's not an Earth sign, this person could be very, very well off financially, or just work in the financial industry, or somebody who is very grounded. But it's not gonna matter to you how grounded this person is, because this person is up to no good. So for some of you, it could be an ex, but for others of you, this is somebody you already know. It could be somebody you used to work with. It could also be, you know, somebody you went to school with, or it was your friend at some point in the past. The next card after the King of Pentacles that came out is Judgment. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And unfortunately, I got some bad news for you, Leo. This person is up to no good. This person has the wrong intentions when it comes to their relationship with you. As a matter of fact, they don't really want the relationship. They just want to have some fun with you behind closed doors, if you know what I mean, and that would be it. The Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a third-party situation, right? This is also a card of some kind of a union or a celebration or a party or a gathering. So you may run into this person at an event if you are not planning to stay indoors or not planning to stay home over the weekend. But I think together with all the other cards, and we'll talk about them in just a second, the Three of Cups, this is a card of a third-party situation. We have the Moon right next to the Judgment card. The Moon is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but I think in this case the Moon is about something hidden, and by that I mean their hidden agenda when it comes to the way they want to spend their time with you. The Moon is clarified by the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, this is a card of a cheater. This is a card of a deception. This is a card of somebody who is up to no good, and this person basically sneaks around. And the Five of Swords, I think this is what you need to do. The Five of Swords clarifying the Moon with the Seven of Swords. This is a card of you walking away from this person as far away as possible. And the Five of Swords is actually a card of a major breakup, or this is a card of a major fight, right? So if this person doesn't get the message across the first time around, you will have to change your tone. You'll have to use harsher words so this person does get the point across that you don't want to have anything to do with them. Alright, Leo, so be very careful over the weekend and make sure you don't get in trouble. Alright, cool. Sagittarius, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Moon, we have the High Priestess clarified by the Sun, and we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Over this weekend, you'll have a very important decision or very important choice to make, Sagittarius. We've got 4 major arcana cards on the table. A very important decision, a very important weekend. What I do see here is we have the Moon right next to the High Priestess. So the Moon with the High Priestess together could be talking about something you're not aware of, something you don't know. So what I would just suggest you to do is do your research or reach out to an expert. ask somebody else to help you. Perhaps you're not aware of every single detail because it's just something you're not an expert in yourself, or perhaps somebody else can sort of look at this problem or look at the situation from a different perspective, from a different angle. It's going to be like a look from outside, right? And you will have clarity. By the end of the weekend, you'll know what to do. You'll know the decision you need to make. Because the High Priestess is clarified by the Sun. The Sun is actually the happiest card in the deck. But it is also all about clarity. So you will be clear by the end of the weekend what you need to do here. Right? So like I said, ask around, ask for help. And if this is something really serious, like should you buy something or not, reach out to an expert. Alright, cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.